Hey guys, you're welcome to another thrilling episode of the Squash Podcast with me, Bill. Hope you are doing good. Last week was amazing. Last week it was chaotic,
Okay.
but it was amazing. I mean, we all said that Timmy needs therapy sessions. But yeah. And if you thought last week was, if you thought it was
If you
chaotic,
think I need therapy sessions, then you also need therapy sessions. Let's not project. Let's not throw stones.
but I think there's somebody that needs it more.
Yes.
So in
That's why we had to invite him today.
yes.
I object. I object to needing therapy. I object, please. On what
The audience will be the judge of
on
that.
what grounds are these accusations being made?
After hearing today's story, they will judge. Okay, so they will judge if you need it or not. So it's not as if we're being biased. We're not being yes.
But we are already down 2 votes. So
yes, basically.
Objection. I object.
You will be fine, guys. This is Toby, and today he's going to be adding some fire, some. Finally, popular votes. You all said I should talk about the love of my life. Deep breaths, Mabel, to be fine.
take another one.
Is this an actual love of your life or a past love of your life?
The first one out of.
Are there many loves of your life?
Before, I don't understand.
Your capacity of having so many
I
loves
am
is very,
not-
very, very admirable.
She's a Nigerian woman.
My heart is big enough
big enough for
to
everybody.
I can't relate. Bro. I can't relate.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
what happened was this love of my life, we met last year actually. That was sometime in December, early December, and it was okay.
Where did you meet? You have to start the story from.
Ah.
You can't just.
We need the old details. We need the tea.
No, no.
The old details.
My mother's going to watch this episode.
She will understand. How did she meet your father too? Did she tell you?
They met in a strip club in the 1970s.
I mean, that was the jam then.
Your dad was on Afro, open shirt with like a chain and everything, feeling himself. You never know.
Anyways, we matched on Hinge.
Sorry, can I say something? This love of your life. You said you met him last year.
Yes.
Or am I? Last year was 2025.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
December.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's already the love of your life. Within the space of 1 month.
You
So-
need to be up to date.
Some people have the capacity to love. Not everybody's like you, Toby.
Really?
No,
Really?
I need to.
Like, are you telling me you're
I'm trying to digest. Wait, no. Because when you said last year, I was thinking, okay, 2024, but I just clocked that.
yes,
No,
ma'am.
it was 2 months ago. Okay,
And
let's
it's just
put
the
it
love
like
of your life in
Yes,
2 months.
that. He was
How does that happen?
he was the love of my
Listen to
life.
the
You're about to
story.
get the story.
Yeah. Continue the story. Let's not interrupt your beautiful story.
It's such a, the love of your life is such a high pedestal to put somebody.
Has anybody ever been there in your own pedestal?
The love of my life.
See, I think you all take things too serious. You know, you want the person to tick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes
No. It's not
before
about
you crown them the
It's
love
not
of your
about
life.
ticking boxes. It's about time. I feel like before you can decide that it's for someone's love of your life, I feel like you guys have been together for a long time. You
So
know?
how will you not feel
For
if
your-
I tell you I have another love of my life now?
Maybe you are using the love of your life very loosely, yeah. You
No.
know, I think it's a very, very loose term that we are using.
Anybody can be the love of your life.
And you say anybody that you fall in love with as well as the love of your life.
Are you talking about falling in love?
Because the love of your life to me is like someone that you know that you cannot try to get past this love that you have
Falling
today.
in love?
How often do you fall in love?
Can I ask you a question? Are you saying you're not in love with these people?
I liked him.
So they can't be the love of your life if you're not even
It
in love with them.
doesn't. Is
That's
it
what I'm saying.
Is it
We are
your
using-
title?
We are using these words very, very
Is it
loosely.
your title?
Objection. Words matter.
Okay.
See, words matter. Words they do what they matter. The way we express things matter.
Love
So,
of 2025.
Guys, he's taking the fun out of our story.
let's just call it lack of because you
Actually thought it was going to head somewhere. Okay, anyways, let's start from the beginning. So we matched on Hinge.
Mm-hmm.
Things were going okay.
Red flag number one.
It can't even be. We'll come back. Let's put a pin on that sentence. We'll come back to that. So we texted, we vibed. He understood my jokes. I understood his jokes, which were, yeah, but It was, and he was the first German, other than
Red flag number 2.
Red flag number 2. Inch, German, red. Yeah. The way my head just when I hate it.
No, cause see, right?
So
Everybody keeps saying that. Oh, I'm being too racist. I'm only dating African men. But
Okay.
I should try to
that's
branch
not
out.
racism.
That's
That's a
not-
preference.
that's a
And
preference.
it's a valid preference.
It's a very valid preference because
It's a very, very
after
valid
this
preference.
one, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to where I came from.
I'm surprised you said you even got your joke and it's German.
Yes, you
How does
get,
that happen?
and I'm like,
No wonder you thought it was love in
do
life.
you get?
I know, but still red flag, playing in the snow.
Again, give me a break.
No, this from what I knew, a little. I don't think it's like snow. It's more of like
Snowy flavor, like a little bit.
Are
it
you
wasn't.
with-
It wasn't fully.
It's not fully snow.
It wasn't fully.
Did
snow
you
now.
guys gang up to just? I don't get it.
I know the one that invited both of us here. Is it that?
But you two, you've been dabbling in the snow a little bit. So I don't think I want to judge. I mean, if I thank you for inviting me to this podcast, I meant to talk your thing. You've been dabbling in the snow a little bit, so you know, I don't want to judge.
It's winter. There's snow everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
There's-
So you need a bit of sun in your life, not even more snow.
No, that is for summer.
Mm,
But winter,
valid.
for winter energy, you need a bit of snow.
Alright.
A little of snow. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not
It is
bad.
bad.
And that is the end
But
of my
Dr.
story.
Uma,
It is
I'm
bad.
sorry.
No, so
I'm
what
sorry.
happened? What happened? Please let us know what happened. How did it end?
How did it end? Yes, let's skip to the end. This man got me thinking, if I have been, let me put this in PG, if Nigerian men don't to show me shege, because I was thinking about everything in the sense, it now became we text in the morning and we text in the night. You mark attendance in the morning, you mark attendance in the night. What happens to the in between? There is no text, there is no calls, and then you tell me, oh, I'm working, I'm at jobless.
Objection.
As long as they did not do
Objection.
Danish deception for her.
What was
Objection. Are you obligated to chat to people all day when you're in a relationship?
You're not obligated to chat
You are
with
actually
them
obligated
all
to talk to
day.
me all day. If you are in a relationship,
Ah.
PSA, you are obligated. It's please.
Sorry, what?
Not all day,
Okay, yeah.
but most of the day.
Ah.
Or like a call in between. Okay, see. Now, when people tell me that you're busy, I said it the last week as well. Yes, the person does not like you. The person is not, you're not a priority. Nobody is ever too busy.
I've worked two jobs, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. and I was still calling my girl.
Yeah, but
In between,
Can I
after
interject? Can I interject?
Interject.
I feel like there's nothing to say. What are you people on the phone talking about?
There's always something to
What?
say.
There's not always something to say.
That is why
As
you
far
have
as-
never
That's
had the
why
love
they
of
said.
his
That's
life.
why you see.
That's
See,
why you have never
He
had
has
the
a
love.
job.
That's
You
why
see, he has a job.
See,
He has something to do.
that's an
I feel
excuse.
like you have too much time in your hand.
No.
That's why you want to be talking
So
on
we
the
are-
No, we're
You
jobless.
are jobless.
That was the excuse.
I mean, we're
See.
sitting of a camera talking now. So
No,
you know,
but see, that was the excuse he gave that he's working, and I'm like,
If he wanted to, he would though.
yes, but then again, I'm working 2 jobs and I'm going to class as well, and I still have the time to check my phone. Oh babe, what's up? How you doing? Like small conversations.
How's your day going? What are your?
Do you get? Or just put a call. Or you won't tell me that you are busy from 8 to 6. You didn't
No,
eat.
okay, no.
You didn't go to
Let
the
me play
bathroom.
devil's
You didn't do
advocate. Let me
anything.
play devil's advocate.
Yeah,
For me,
yeah, his angel. You
Can
don't
I
need
say-
to advocate for him.
yes. Let me say something. For me, when I say I'm busy,
Okay.
it doesn't mean that I'm too busy to check my phone. It means I'm too busy to have a sustained conversation for a long period of time.
You don't
in
need
which,
to.
Let me finish.
Okay.
In which case, I won't even bother starting a conversation. Like
Hold
in
on.
the night when I am free and I can have like a sustained conversation, then I will reach
But
out
there
to
was
you.
no night. Do you get? So it was after work. After work ends. Okay, now I now expect. Kalas, you've been busy the whole day, right? So the evening, I will have your time in the evening. Tell me what happened throughout your whole day.
Yeah.
No, in the evening, oh, I'm going to the cinema. Oh, I'm having dinner with my colleagues.
Mhm.
Your girl that has been here, I be love of wood. There was no me there anymore.
Mm.
So I'm like, What's going on? Is this how people used to do in Germany?
See, for me, like I said, I have done 2 jobs,
Mm-hmm.
2 very demanding jobs, and I still had the wait. Let me not out myself, but and I still had the time on my hands to be able to be like, oh, good morning. When I'm about to get lunch. Oh, I just took a break from work, 30 minutes. This is what happened. The work. This. I'm getting back to work. In in between, oh, let me even check what you have sent, and I reply. See, it doesn't have to be a sustained conversation. You can trade messages like 1 hour in between, 30 minutes in between, like, or you can chat for like 5 minutes constant
Constant.
on 10 minutes. I'll be like, oh, I have to go. The problem is that each of us, we have to like know like what's our love language, right? And if your love language is communication and attention, me, I like attention.
I love attention, and I always say first date. That statement is there.
Attention would suffocate me. It would literally suffocate.
Have you done?
If someone was texting me all the time, I would lose my mind.
Have you
Yeah,
done-
but that's
wait.
but that's for you.
Have you done
right?
your? Have you guys done your attachment styles?
No, what
Well,
does that
okay,
mean?
okay, wait. We have our wonderful
Dickens.
eyes behind the scene. What if you're meeting later in the day? Is it okay to not text?
Oh, when are we going to
think-
meet? At what time would you be ready?
I think it's.
Oh, what is the dress
I think
policy?
it is okay
There's a
to
lot of
text.
things to talk about.
I don't think you have to be meeting the next day for you to not text. I think you should text whenever you have time to text.
I feel,
And I feel
see,
like you should have time to text every time.
I feel okay. Yes, there are some people that have demanding jobs now. Okay, when I was still in the UAE, we had the no phone on the floor policy. So during that time, I know, okay, I'm not going to be on my phone, but during break, I have my phone. And after work, okay, this person, if this is somebody that you claim to care about, after work, you're going to give that person time. Class, the whole night, say 8 to 5, I'm busy. Afterwards, now you have my time. But still, after work, there was no time.
I want
You're
to-
making
I
time
want to ask
for
you a
other
question.
people.
I want to ask you a question. Now, the men
Let
that
me-
you
let me
were
say
with,
something.
the men that you were with in
Mhm.
your no phone policy.
Mhm.
Imagine after a long day on the floor, you go back to your phone and you open it and you don't see messages. How would you feel? How would you feel?
You know when singleness hits you, when you sleep for 5-6 hours and you wake up with no message.
No, where have you been? No,
Can I say-
no,
can I
no.
say
Oh,
I have gone months and years going to bed and waking up with those
Toby,
my
you're a
phone.
hermit.
And it's never affected my life.
You are a hermit. You are a hermit.
It has never affected my life in any way whatsoever.
What has your love life been? Like we need to
We need to know.
talk
Yeah,
about that.
confess.
How
Tell
has
us
it been
more.
for
Tell us
you?
more.
It's
Tell
not
us
been,
more.
it's not been very it's not very eventful. It's not.
Is it a you problem?
If you
It's a
if
me
you
problem.
ask me, if
Okay,
you ask me,
okay, you know what's funny?
okay, what's funny?
I think I've been in, I would say, one proper like long-term relationship, right?
Okay,
And
how many years?
I don't. but I mean, at how many years you have to start counting long term? It
One.
was not even up to a year. It was not even up to.
Wait, long-term
It was a
relationship
few
was-
months. It was a few months. It was like 7-8 months. That's the kind of long term. Let me say something.
In your own heart,
in my own life.
life.
In my own life, yeah. Let me say.
Okay,
But like, if you ask me if I love this person,
Mhm.
I couldn't tell you that I did. You understand what I mean? But at that point, I obviously like cared very much.
Yeah, okay,
Okay,
And
that's
I
fair.
deeply cared about,
so
But
during the course of those 7 months, you never told the person like, "Oh, I love you." Yeah, you're a bad man.
I don't remember saying it. I might have, but I don't remember saying it. I don't
Okay.
remember saying it. But
I
I might
think-
have.
But do you feel that sometimes you need your own space in those 7 months? Do you feel like you needed your own space and this person was?
I always,
Yes.
I always
I
feel like
always
I
did
I
my
always feel like I need my space.
space.
But that's the thing, I've never been okay. So no, I've been in many talking stages where people will text me and call me all the time, and I'll be like, rest. Like it's okay. We literally just spoke 1 hour a day. Why the fuck are you texting me again? It don't do. I have that. But this person I used to talk to, yeah.
Okay.
And the thing that I like most about this dynamic was that they would go days without like texting
Texting.
me or calling me, and I like that. Like
And that was normal for you.
that was normal for me. That was normal for us. Like that dynamic was very
You are
very
a
good because
dismissive-
let me say because we both realized that we actually needed our space.
But do you
Right?
think that there was somebody that person was talking to constantly though?
I don't think so. I do not think so.
You felt that was just that person's love language to go 2-3 days without texting because that is
No,
yours.
that's not love language. That's just the way we are as people. Like we realized that we needed space. But then whenever we would then talk, it was always like very, very intense and very, very like interesting. And you know, and like we would spend hours on the phone, video calling, talking to each other. But then we also realized we needed space.
See what
is that going on?
what I can say is people of the dismissive, avoidant characteristics. If you people should just set up like a group club and just love yourself.
I feel
Be
yes. I feel that would make
don't
things-
come and be hurting innocent people like us.
Yes.
Like us. What do you mean by you did not talk to me in 3 days?
Are you that?
Are you?
I will
Are you
forgive.
that needy?
Yes.
Are you that needy? It's giving neediness. That was
I am
I don't
that
care.
needy.
I
I told
don't
somebody,
care.
I was literally on the first date and I told this person, I was like, I love attention.
Yes.
I love it. And I need it from the person that I am with. I mean, I'm not going to post on the internet, I want attention, but the person that I am dating, that we have decided that, oh, we're going to be in a committed relationship together, I want your attention
It's very,
24
it's
hours.
very suffocating.
So
Have someone
Yeah, but that's
constantly-
it. But that's it. If that's the kind of person you are, then don't pretend or try to adjust. Oh, let me see if I can be. We're adults. Your frontal lobe is developed. You already know what you can and cannot. This is what I need. Find out what you need. If it's not what you need, stay the fuck away from me.
another key fact in this matter is you have to love somebody in their love language. Now, the reason why that dynamic worked for both of you is because it was like you guys, this was the love language that you guys were most comfortable with.
I wouldn't call it love language. I don't think
Yeah,
that's
preference.
like a preference. Now,
What's
for
with you and love languages?
the love, the L word is to attacking.
It's triggering me. I feel like it's such a vague term. Anyway, my love language. I feel like these are those things that people make up. Like people just come up with. I'm like, my love language is, I don't know.
So
quality time.
how can you know that somebody cares about you more than more
I
than
feel like-
usual?
yeah, I feel like for me,
Mhm.
I feel like someone caring about you, you will know in their actions. Okay,
And
What
are
are
those
the
actions?
actions?
actions being that they go out of their way to make your life comfortable.
Acts of service.
Yeah,
Which is a love language? Which is
okay,
a
so
love?
that, okay,
which
that
is-
was for example.
okay.
I feel like when somebody cares about you, they are very, very thoughtful. Like they're very thoughtful. Like okay, if I go out for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
And shopping, and I'm not just doing something shopping for something.
Yeah.
And like if this person, if I see something, I'm like, this is something that this person might like. This is something that this person might like. You know,
Yeah.
I get for even without being like asked to. That shows that the person is always thinking
Okay.
about you, right?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Pause. Just pause in your thinking. Now, if you like acts of service and I like quality time, right? No matter how many our producer at the back is giving us more suggestions, but like, are you okay with the middle ground compromise 67%? So this is the thing about what I was going to say. If you like acts of service and I like quality time, right? We have to like compromise on, and we have to love the person in what they need. Now, I like attention. If you don't talk to me for 3 days and you show up with, oh, I was thinking about you and I got you this. Those 3 days that you did not talk to me, were you thinking about me? Do you understand? Like that's how I. That's how I.
I like to say it's a good thing that our producer is bringing up compromise.
Yeah.
Because you're saying that you want to chat all day, basically. But like, I feel like a good comparison will be morning and night.
No.
Let us leave the day part. It is a compromise.
Okay. That's
it's
a
also about
compromise,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? You say, okay, as far as you text me in the morning and you text me when we're back from work, I'll have those conversations and they're like full, conversations.
but
then
why-
that should be okay.
Full
Not
conversations.
Yeah.
Not, oh babes, I just got home. I'm gonna have dinner and go to bed. Good night.
Is that what Hans was doing?
Yes!
What is his name?
I'm
I
triggered!
just made up a name. Please.
I'm triggered. I don't mention his name. I didn't want to think about it.
Exactly. Was it
What's
from the
his
beginning?
name?
Were you guys talking?
In the
constantly all through
beginning, it was constant conversation.
Throughout the day.
Like there was throughout the day it was text, and then at night before I go to bed there's a video call. There's the this was what happened during the day and all of that. And then after a while, I can't see.
I feel
One
like-
thing you
I
guys
feel like-
wait.
Okay.
One thing you guys, especially your gender,
What do we do
what
now?
you guys do in
What
the
did we
beginning,
do?
these are the things that make us like you.
That's what I'm trying to
But
say. I feel
I
like
want to
mean,
ask-
it
At the
will
beginning-
not, it will go
at the beginning
there.
when you're getting to know someone, you're not invested in talking.
But this thing happens
So
to
why
me.
does
But I feel like you
energy
should not
now-
start with an energy that you cannot
No,
sustain.
no. But this thing
Exactly.
happens to me occasionally. For example,
You will.
like you said, you met him in December. He was on leave. He had enough time
Time
on
to-
his
time
hand.
to talk
So
to him.
you are not now used to him doing like working hours communication. Like for me, like that happens to me a lot of time. Like I'll be on leave, I'll just enter one talking stage. Then when and I get back,
Okay, guys,
Okay.
the comment behind the scene. It is normal to schedule intimacy in Germany.
It's about to schedule everything. in Germany, not
That's
just
true. We
intimacy.
mentioned that last
Everything is
week.
planned.
That's very
Tell me,
true.
tell me.
minus shots.
Tell me, I'm sorry, over some costing.
That's very true though. But see, right, I get what you mean, the whole working hours.
Yeah.
But if it was that this person was genuinely busy the whole day, it's understandable. But when it hurts or when it becomes maddening is when you're giving other people that time and attention, but you're not giving the person that you claim to. Right? Because if you guys remember earlier, I said after work, it was, oh, I'm going to the cinema. Oh, I'm having dinner with my friends. I'm like,
And she was not invited in anywhere.
True.
and I'm like,
You think maybe he was also experimenting like a black girl?
Wow.
And
it's no,
And
that's
it
very,
just so happened
that's very.
Just so happened that maybe he might not have been ashamed of you in a sense.
That's very
I'm just saying
believable and it's very understandable. I mean,
Because
It
also
happens.
there's something about me, like once I start talking to someone,
Mhm.
I get very excited. Like
mhm.
if there's any potential that I get very excited. And I want to introduce this person to my friends immediately. Like
G-
straight up, that's the next thing. Like I want to introduce you to my friends, I want to introduce you to my family, I want people to
Yes.
able to know that
You know what
there's
I-
something special going on there. Yeah, but
what I asked was because with all this it was repetitive. Okay, today, tomorrow, I'm going out with these people. So I asked, I was like, okay, do your friends speak English? I was like, oh yes, he thinks they do. So I was trying to, in my head, I'm trying to give him an excuse.
So,
Like, okay, why am I not invited? Or why would you rather spend time with these people than with? But it was now, there was now a lot of self doubt, I beg, we're not going.
You and this
People met
I'm about to
physically.
say hands, not sex. I mean, like, did
No.
you guys have like proper dates? Like, did you go
Yes,
out
now.
and-
Oh,
yeah.
of course we did. Oh, we did. Toby said something about falling in love, and I can't
Yeah.
remember when. I mean, the last time I was in a relationship, that one ended in 2024 December when I lost my uncle. That's why I remember it very well. So after then, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You people don't know love.
I don't know what you guys.
You people don't know love.
I feel one, I have trust
Oh.
issues now. I have the trust issues I had then and now are totally different. Now I have realized that in most, not all, but in most cases, I have sadly now become the red flag.
You have always been the red flag.
I've
I don't
not
know- I
always
don't-
been. I've not always been.
She has been traumatized by Nigerian men.
And she's
Yes!
And that's
traumatizing.
traumatizing
And
her.
now, now we doing people back.
I want to ask a question. You know, I do want to ask a question.
Okay.
So, like this first time you dabbled out of, dating
With hands.
with hands. Yeah, first time you decided to play a little bit
In the
Yeah.
snow.
in the snow. But what are your experiences been like with Nigerian men? Because Nigerian men are also like very avoidant and like they're
In
very,
Germany?
very, very nonchalant.
In
and very-
Germany or
generally, the Nigerian men that I know, I mean, from my stories that I've heard about Nigerian men, and those people that I know, like none of them is ever giving like I think you're the first Nigerian lover. I don't know if you're faking it for the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, if
So-
I'm faking it
yes,
for the
that's
camera,
So-
true.
if
Yeah,
I'm
hold
faking
on.
it for the camera,
Hold
yeah,
on.
yeah, like the
Hold
because
first-
this is also good to be true.
Hold
It's
on.
giving too much green flag. Let's
Hold
I
on.
need a red flag.
Yes.
I know for
so
sure.
yeah, you're the first Nigerian Mr. Alright, text my babe out there.
So, no.
Like the-
I will just confess.
Yeah.
I'll just confess.
It's a safe space.
Depending on the person,
Okay.
is what brings out whether I'm an avoidant or not.
Well, that's true though.
I did my longest relationship was actually long distance.
What happened?
Because it wasn't really a relationship.
Wait, she will not say this, but she was one of the loves of my life. One of the loves of my life.
We're Africans. We have space.
Yes.
This
So
love of your life thing, people keep saying.
no.
Just let it.
Nobody's
Okay,
like
we are
let
listening
it-
to
let
It's
it.
okay. We'll let it
this.
slide. One of the
This
loves of
this
your life.
relationship was not 7 months. To be.
Shade. Subtle shade.
Okay, you get it. Okay,
It was
okay.
like it was almost 2 years, and we had known each other for like more than 3 years.
Oh, okay.
And we dated for like 2 years, so it wasn't we were even thinking about getting married, all those stuff,
When
all those
when
stuff.
was this?
Back in another life.
You were thinking of
When was
getting
it
married.
That's interesting.
You were thinking
In
of.
another life.
We need to meet that
When
girl.
was this? What year? Between what year to what year?
What was special about her, though?
Before the major life event that changed
That shaped your.
no that changed everybody before the pandemic.
For the,
Okay.
for
Yes,
Corona,
yes.
right.
When everything was still then after Corona,
Everything changed.
Everything
When the
changed.
Fire Nation
When the
attacked.
When the Fire
coronavirus attack. Right.
Yeah.
Go.
So it was like, we had ideological differences.
Okay.
Yes.
Ideological differences in terms of.
I don't know if I can.
Now you're an atheist or what?
I'm not. I don't know what she's talking about. But just like she wanted a more traditional, like religious
See,
So you're
I
the
said it.
relationship.
I mean, I'm not religious myself.
No, like
I'm agnostic, I guess.
I wasn't comfortable with the like. Oh, let's fast.
Ah.
Just just wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I fasted to today, and I'm like,
Yeah. Those are irreconcilable differences.
From
like-
where to where now?
Let me ask you a question. How important is religion for you when you were choosing a potential partner?
A long-term,
A long-term
settling down
settling
partner.
down, yeah.
Always important.
So you want someone that is religious that you be fasting together.
One, I don't fast, but
so that's the thing about
but I do want somebody religious because a lot of things.
If you want someone actually proper religious, they're going to want you to fast and do all these things with them.
Yeah, but I
Yes.
don't mind it. I don't fast doesn't mean there's no strict rule that I would never fast. If there is,
you haven't dated a
If-
have you dated a
Let me
deeply
ask you,
religious
No,
person?
I haven't.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
I
if you
haven't.
say you want someone that is religious, you need to understand that you're going to have to change a lot of things about yourself because they're going to have the same demands of you.
see, there are now things that it get where our power reach.
Okay.
There are things that if you're telling me let's fast for 2 days, 6 to 6, okay, we have a purpose. There's something that we're praying
2
for.
days. There's 21 days fasting in January.
Yes, do you
Would
get
do the
all
21
those-
days fast in January?
Fast the whole days, no.
No, will you do the 21 days?
No, I will not.
Why? So that's the
Also,
thing.
But
Not
if
doing-
my partner, see, these are conversations that will be had from the early stages. Do you get?
would you go to night
So
vigil?
if
Let me ask you a question,
if I go to what?
Would you go to night vigil?
9 day, yes. I mean,
So
I
if-
grew
Are
up
you a
in-
worker in church?
Yes, I am.
If you
My father is a pastor.
Your father is a
Because-
pastor.
Yeah.
And you're on him.
Yes, because they want me to get married.
Yeah.
Would you date a non-Christian, a Jew, or Muslim?
Oh, well,
I don't religion doesn't matter
wait.
to me.
Ask. Okay.
No.
That's your answer.
I
My
met,
answer is
I met
religion.
someone.
In fact, I would prefer someone that was not religious at all.
What about you? What's the answer?
But Muslim,
No, I need a Christian.
I don't know if I would date a Muslim. I wouldn't date a Muslim. I would because I would date a Muslim, but I wouldn't settle down with a Muslim. Which is why I wouldn't
yes.
date a Muslim because I know I
That's
don't
the
want
thing,
to settle
because you
down
know
with
you're
a
not going to
Muslim.
settle down with that
Exactly.
person.
So it's not about dating a Muslim. I just know I can't settle down long term with a Muslim.
But
And
to be
because I don't want to do that,
honest-
I wouldn't date particularly date a Muslim.
In all honesty, if I am to put my family aside and my childhood and all of that aside, knowing what I know and staying in UAE for the years that I have, I am open to it, to dating a Muslim or to settling down with a Muslim. Now, why the probability of that happening is very less is it now depends on, you see, okay, there's Christianity, there are now levels to it. There's the religious, the conch Muslim, and there is the Muslim. I have Muslim friends. I mean, Usman is Muslim.
Yeah, true.
You get, so there
Osman
are people that
is a very a typical kind of Muslim boy. He's not a. I don't want to say not a proper Muslim, but he's not a.
He's a liberal.
He's a very, very liberal,
Yes.
thinking Muslim.
He's not
but
the.
you don't see that always. So there's,
No, but I have a lot of. That's the thing. I have a lot of friends. I have people that are like that.
That are also
so
liberal.
I can so I can settle with those kind of
fair.
people. But the ones that are not religious to the core.
About, like,
when you're thinking of Nigerian Muslims, then hell no. But if you're telling me, okay, the kind of people that I interacted with in UAE, then okay, sign me up, it's fine.
Question? No. Okay.
You Christian, you don't want. Muslim, you don't want.
No, yeah.
Every Hindu.
I think it's legit because
No.
I don't want to be the religious person because it will just piss me off. If you come with all these let's be going to church, it will literally piss me off.
I feel you don't need to force your beliefs on everybody.
But that's not true.
Right?
But that's not true. Because
can I quote the Bible?
Yes.
Shall two walk together except they agree?
Yes.
There's that. Okay.
Yeah. So if your partner is religious, trust me, there's no way it's not going to encroach on your personal.
Yes.
They have to.
There was somebody I met.
That,
Yes, there was somebody I met in Germany, a Muslim guy, and he was like, "Oh, every other thing clicked except for that part." And I told him, I said, for me as a person, I want to raise my family under one household. If nobody's going to church, nobody's going to church. If we're all going to church, we're all going to church, but not the one that
if we're all going to mosque.
If we're all going to mosque, we're all going to mosque.
That makes me want to ask a question.
Okay.
Finish it.
But in a scenario where in the evening you're doing prayers, in the morning I'm going to church, that's a divided household. I don't want a divided household. So we have to, and he was like, oh no, we can work towards it. I'm like, do you go for prayers? Do you go for all your prayers you observe it? He said yes. I said, so that it cannot work. Because me, I go to church on Sunday. I might not go every Sunday, but I go on Sunday. So you observe your prayers, and I observe my services. So of course the house is already divided. If you are telling me, oh, you don't observe your prayers, you don't observe Ramadan, you are very open-minded, okay, the possibility of me convincing you to come to church with me is very high. But the one where they do your own, I do my own. Then come on now.
Okay, what if he says you can take the kids to church? Doesn't mind. Is that okay?
No,
because
he'll change his mind.
Okay, let me give an example. But my dad is a very bad example to use. My dad is actually a Muslim because he grew up in a Muslim family. Grew up in a Muslim. One of my names is Hussein.
Yeah.
So but we went to church with my mom. We never went to the mosque, and my dad was fine with that.
Was he going to the mosque?
No, he wasn't. No, that's why it's a bad example. But there are people that they wouldn't mind. Okay, would you convert for a man? If you loved this man,
would you be like
love of your life, and he was a Muslim, and they said, "Babe, I want you to convert."
No, not because that's the thing with religion, right? I'm not doing it for anybody. If I believe in what the Quran is saying to me, then I will convert for that purpose, not because of one human being that will leave me for another person tomorrow.
True, you might ever get a second wife because.
Do you get? But if I'm trying to convert somebody to Christianity,
but that's a very, very cynical way of looking at it because it's like you're convinced that I'm going to leave it for somebody else, but that's not.
But I'm converting because I believe what your religion is saying.
Muslim men are monogamous, right?
Yes, no.
Do you know any Muslim that's just married to one woman?
I mean, I don't know Muslims that are married.
I do.
Oh yeah, my friend's parents.
Yeah,
just
I have family members.
Yeah.
That are Muslims.
I have an uncle as well. Yeah.
Okay. Good PR for Muslim men.
But nobody should ever do not convert because you love somebody. Convert because the religion is
one big Nigerian star's daughter did it
now. I don't know what you're talking
about. Ojo's daughter, she converted.
Really?
But did she convert because her husband?
Yeah, because her husband wanted it. He gave an interview now. He was like it was very hard for him to convince her to do it, but he eventually was able to.
Good luck to her.
Strokes
good luck
for different folks.
Yeah, I was like, you know what?
Whatever rocks your boat.
Yeah.
But for me, I will not convert because of somebody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Human are very.
Fickle.
You know they trust.
Yeah.
Do they trust?
As you believe.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't convert to anyone.
I will convert for the love of my life. I'll convert. Anything that shows
Stop your mouth. Anything for the love of your life. Guys, once again, our beloved asked the question: open marriage or relationship? What do you guys
start.
I said that my one long-term relationship was an open relationship, and I think it only worked because it was an open
Who
relationship.
suggested it?
I didn't suggest it, but that's the thing is that I would like to consider myself a monogamous person.
Mhm.
You would like
Yes.
to.
I mean,
Okay.
I am mostly monogamous, but I also felt
Mostly.
I'm
Oh, people heard it. He said mostly.
I'm also open to the idea of an open relationship if it works, if that dynamic works.
So-
Especially if it's a long distance relationship. You guys are not close to, if you guys are not living in the same city or the same country. I feel like open relationship works, especially if it's a temporary thing. Do you understand what I mean? Like for the time that you people are not in close proximity to each other, because we have needs. You understand what I mean?
Yeah,
we have
but-
needs. So
Okay,
in that
what's
sense,
your-
yeah.
This is
What is
wonderful.
your-
No, I'll answer last.
Okay.
Also, I have a friend who was in a long-term
Sorry.
committed open relationship, and it wasn't a long distance relationship.
Okay.
It was they lived together,
Okay.
and yeah,
But they had somebody else.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. As someone that is an expert in situationships, I don't see the difference between an open relationship and a situationship. What's the difference? If you are just deceiving yourself. My problem is who suggests it, because I don't think I would ever reach a stage whereby like I would suggest an open relationship. Because because if I reach that stage, then in my head I'm thinking like, I have suggested open things, but like I didn't like say like,
I've
oh,
suggested it.
I didn't say like open relationship. It's probably like,
Suggested
oh,
it before.
we are talking and we know that like we cannot be in a monogamous situation.
Yeah.
So what I have suggested was like, oh, I'm only concerned with what is happening between me and both of us. Anything outside our sweet circle bubble, that is your personal problem. Anything, and did it work out? And it didn't really work out because like you end up feeling guilty sometimes, like and some people start confessing. And when you start confessing, just don't confess. Like, so if somebody suggests an open relationship to me, I'm going to be taken aback, be like, who are you talking to? Who is entering your eye? Who is entering? That's the first thing that goes into my head. It's like, who is entering
Many
your eye?
people have been just because you like someone doesn't mean that you're not attracted to other people.
No,
Yeah.
I totally understand. No, for me, I even believe that you can be in love with multiple people. I genuinely believe that.
But using
But-
the word love here very
No. Okay,
loosely.
I genuinely
Every day I hear
no,
you
I
talk.
genuinely believe
Love
that.
is a very heavy word.
Okay,
If
I genuinely feel like you can like multiple
If
people.
if that feeling that you're having, yeah, if you're having it for many people, I don't think it's love in that sense.
No.
I think it's just okay. But
What do you think?
What do you think?
What do you think? Bear in mind, she said that she has selected.
She has suggested an open relationship.
Oh yes,
But,
I suggested
but
it.
she just turned to a red flag now. Not before. She just turned.
No, okay.
You know what?
I don't like
yeah.
it. No, okay.
Not, yeah.
In my defense, if you guys remember, I spoke about the long-term relationship where the guy wanted the rules that he set. He didn't want to live up to his own end. So since he was texting other people, so I told him, let's have an open relationship. Because since you want to text other people, let me text other people as well. So
But did you like when you opened the relationship up? Did you?
Did you actually open this relationship?
no, we didn't.
No.
He didn't agree to it.
But like in your mind, if that relationship had opened, do you think that you would have taken
don't
the
end
relationship?
now.
That's what I'm saying.
It
Like
is- see,
open
that's
relationship.
a very-
But that's not an open relationship.
Yeah,
but
that's
that's I cannot have, for me personally, I cannot do an open relationship because I'm very territorial. I don't like sharing. If it's a public toilet, then keep it.
Wow, no.
Don't-
Wow, no.
Because the truth is, instead of calling it a relationship, we can just as well as be doing whatever it is
That's
we're
why I
doing with
said
other people.
situationship.
Don't tell me exactly.
When
Don't
people say
tell me
open
it's a
You're mostly
relationship.
talking about the sexual part of it, isn't it?
Yes.
But I feel like sex can be removed from like intimacy and what connection that you guys have with each other. So because me and you share a unique connection, for example, it doesn't mean that I don't find other people attractive and I want to have sex
That's
with them. Like I
different.
personally would not suggest an open relationship, right? Not because I think it like ruins the relationship or anything. But it's just not what I would suggest. But I
Okay.
feel like when you say you are territorial, you don't like sharing, you like that, what does that have to do with like the personal relationship you have with the person? Okay, if you and Timmy are dating, for example, and then Timmy goes out and has sex to somebody else, how does that change the fact that Timmy is committed to you when you guys are together?
He's a
You
Yoruba
understand what I
man.
mean?
He's a Yoruba man. He's a Yoruba man.
Okay.
So with the
So,
connection
yeah.
what does that have to do with the connection that you guys share with each other
Okay.
that makes you want to date each other?
Okay.
So for example, if you are dating, yeah, it's because you share many things in common. You like both like reading, you like doing things together and stuff like that. So the fact that Tim might go out today and have sex with like two girls.
So the sex is meaningless.
It's meaningless. I feel like sex is removed from emotional connection. Obviously, it might be better if you have emotional connection. Maybe make the sex better, but sex is removed from the feelings. You understand what I mean?
He does
So,
not
it won't work.
represent Nigerian men in any way, shape, or form.
But you know why this is interesting
don't
to
support-
hear? Because I know Nigerian men that step out, this
We
is
are
what they
polygamous
say.
in nature.
They're like, it's just sex. It has no meaning.
But-
But they're not like, oh, if a woman steps out, oh, it was emotions involved.
Yeah,
That,
no.
oh,
What is good for the ghost is good for the gander. I'm just playing devil's advocate when it comes to like open relationships.
No, but
Like,
I
because you
think,
say you like sharing and stuff. I'm like,
So
this
If you're
love is
going-
sharing, guys.
see, if you're going to, yes, we can as well as do all of that. We can date multiple people and sleep with as many people as you want, but do not terminate a relationship.
no.
Just don't terminate. Just tell yourself that you are single and you're having your
No,
fun.
that's not true. But what is a relationship for you?
Okay.
What does a relationship entail?
Recently, I've become like I think that I can be in an open relationship with this one person. Like
Open relationship with one person.
no, like what I mean is with this particular individual, we work with the connection that we have. I think that if we were to say, oh, let us open the relationship, I don't think it would dilute
What you have.
wherever. Now, will I
How long
crash
do you
out?
think that would last?
Will I crash out a few times because of attention? Obviously, I would. But like, I would not think about it. I would just crash out because of jealousy. But like, I won't think about it in a this person cares for me less type of way. Yeah. Now, I don't know whether this person thinks that way, but I'm saying like, however, for just a random Dick and Harry that we have not built solid foundation, no
Yeah.
2-story, no 3-story.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. It's not gonna.
It's going to shake.
It's gonna shake it.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
But what me I just feel is like all relationship, communication is always the key. So if you were to open a relationship, what is the criteria
Parameters
or
of
parameters that you think that will be like that you are okay to live it? What would be the parameters that you are okay to live it?
Not
Nothing.
opening it.
The truth is, see, I think humans, right? The ability to evolve is very. Whatever we're saying that, oh no, we cannot. Tomorrow we will say yes,
Yeah.
we can. Do you get? So, as much as I want to say never, nothing. You see this red flag that will be coming. Even me, I'm fearing for the red flag. I'm scared for the red flag that I'm coming, but I feel just be happily single. Be happily single. One, I don't support relationships anymore. As at today's Sunday,
someone
Bad relationship.
as at today's Sunday.
Someone that is planning Valentine. If I listen to this fraud,
Do you guys celebrate? Do you guys take Valentine's Day?
of course now it's a season of love.
I haven't. My mother has been my Valentine for a lot of years.
Your mother has been a Valentine.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever celebrated.
But this year-
I don't. Thank God, nobody has ever.
That's
But, like,
sad.
Valentine. No, what do you mean by that? Sad. That's money I don't have to spend on a particular day because I want to show someone that I care about the person.
Yeah, but like
Every day is Valentine for me. If we're in a relationship, every day is Valentine for me.
that is
It doesn't have to be on a particular day. My love. It doesn't.
Yoruba men.
Guys, this episode has gone on long enough, and I know you are enjoying this conversation as much as I am. But stay tuned for next week. Same people. I don't know.
Same people.
We'll see.
Are you paying us?
Well, I don't understand. Do you have somewhere better to be? Guys, check out the episode on YouTube, The Squash Podcast, on Spotify, The Squash Podcast. Tell your friend to tell a friend.
To tell a friend and as another friend.
To call me.
Who's this one? About the squash with Mabel. Do not forget your mental health is a priority. Treat it like your life depends on it. If any man or any woman is telling you that they like you, flee. My advice to you, run away. Don't believe them in lies.
I co-sign that.
You uncle?
I don't consign. Believe in love. Love. This is the season of love. This is the season of love. Show love.
And then you find out at the end of the year when you have
It's okay
your bellies big.
it's okay to love and lose. You love again.
It's okay to be single with my too.
No, it's not okay. It's
What's
not okay. That one is not okay.
yours?
She's like,